Hi everyone, this is Fariella Simmer, and thank you for tuning in to my new challenge. Um, I call it the Pawn Shop Challenge, or Consignment Store Challenge, but I prefer to call it Pawn Shop Challenge. I've looked around to see if anyone else is doing this, and or if there was any other challenges, and I couldn't find it. So if someone else already created this challenge, then I apologize. Um, but I thought it was kind of fun. I played it, and I wanted to share it with you guys to see if anybody else wanted to play it or just wanted to watch me play. But it is called the Pawn Shop Challenge, and what the idea is that what the challenge is that you create one sim. I created Dottie Smith. She's a young adult, and she can look however way you want to. Girl, boy, alien, whichever one you want. It doesn't matter, even vampire if you want to create one. But they are to run a successful pawn shop store. So it will be a retail store, and but they can't live in there. They have to have a residential house. And that residential house also has to become wealthy as well. You know, a bigger house, more bedrooms, have a family with minimum of 2 kids. So that's what this challenge is about, is to run a successful pawn shop and to get you started in the game. Okay, this is kind of going to be like an introductory into the challenge, just to let you know what it's about, and then we'll go ahead and start playing. Let me go ahead and start my timer here. Just one second. So, I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. Like I said, I played it. I did a trial run through it, and then now I want to play and show you guys what to do. Now, on the Pawn Shop Challenge, you have to create your sim, move into Oasis Springs, because I feel this doesn't have, especially if you have seasons, this isn't as the outdoors isn't as effective, that I notice, than any of the other cities. So you'll be able to be outside more because you'll be doing a yard sale a lot at your house. We'll get more into that later, but to start this challenge you have to move into Oasis Springs and find this house. It's called Nook Stone. It's just a 1-bedroom house. Move into here. And you have 2 options, because the main ingredient of this challenge is the Simray transformer. And the only way that you can get this is through the scientist career, or you can do a cheat. So you have 2 options, but you need that Simray transformer, or the Simray, and then update it to be a transform, to be able to transform objects. So what you do is you move your sim into the Nook Stone, and then you can join. This is Dottie Smith, and she's going to go ahead and join the scientist career. There's option 1 and there's option 2. We're going to start with option 2. So I'm going to show you option 2. Option 1 is to start the scientist career and work in 2 days. So you're going to start the scientist career. Option 1 is you play the career until you reach up to level 3. Okay? Level 3 lets you have the Simray, and well, you'll get the Simray, I believe, in level 2, but level 3 lets you be able to get the Simray to be the transformer. It has to have the transform in there. So you have to go up to level 3. But we're not going to play the scientist career. That's option 1, you play it. Option 2 is you don't. You cheat to get to the level 3, because you can't start the challenge without the Simray transform. Okay? Once you get that in your little pause, you can start the challenge. Before that, you're not really in the challenge. You'll just get prepared for it. The difference is if you do start, we're supposed to start with $200. Option 1 is $200. Option 2 is $200. That's what you're going to start your cheat off with. If you're in option 1 and you play the Sims career or the scientist career, then you get to keep the money. So that's the only difference. Is it'll take about 4 days to start the challenge, but yet you'll get money because you'll be able to at least keep the funds that you make from playing the scientist career. If you want to jump right into it, like we're going to do, you're going to do it this way. So we're going to turn on cheating, testing cheats on, and to get to that you can do Control plus Shift plus C. Then you type in testing cheats on, then you type in careers dot promote space scientist. Okay, maybe that's not it. Hang on, let's try it again. Careers promote scientist. Let's see, do I have to do one? Okay, hang on. Careers promote scientist. Maybe it's career career promote space scientist. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, it probably didn't work because I have it on pause. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take it off pause. Let's do the testing cheats on and careers promote scientist. There you go. So excuse me, don't have your game on pause and it will work. So do it again. She got promoted to level 1 or level 2. Now she got promoted to I guess this is 2. Promoted junior tinker. Again, you're going to type in careers promote scientist 3 times. Okay, she's on 3. Okay, let's look in her inventory to see if she's, hang on. She's not going to have the Simray with her because she hasn't gone into the scientist career. But she is on level 3. You want to get her to level 3. So I'm going to go ahead, sorry about that. I'll go ahead and, I don't know why this thing's not going to close. Okay, now it's closing. You go into buy mode. Once you get her to scientist level 3, go into buy mode. You're going to, let's see if you can just type it in. No, it's not going to let you. Just get this over here. What you're going to want to do is go into your Get to Work expansion pack, and you're going to want Show All. So Show All, you can get over here to this Objects by Function, Show All, do a search for Get to Work, and you're going to look for the Simray and also the Invention Constrictor. Here's the Invention Constrictor. Put it on the lot. Let's look for the Simray. Last time the Simray was close to the beginning. I think last time I got it I had to do unlock hidden. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Hang on just one moment. Okay, what you need to do to find the Simray, see the Simray's right here, you have to go into your cheats again, testing cheats on, and then type in bb.show hidden objects and the cheats are enabled. Okay, and that's how I found it. You scroll down just a little bit and you'll find the Simray right here. Okay, so I put one right here already. It's on her lot. You go into live mode, and hang on. It needs to go in here. So let's go back in the build mode, move it, put it in here, go into live mode, and have her upgrade Simray to upgrade to transform objects. So that's what Dottie is going to do. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Okay. Alright, so she did it. Dottie has upgraded. Hang on one second. Sorry about all that. Okay, this is the welcome wagon. We'll go ahead and talk to them, so that way they can, since she is new to Oasis Springs, she needs to get to know her neighbors. They're Johnny Zest and Clinton Slade. Okay, welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you. She got the Simray. Let's go ahead and close all this. Okay, so what we're going to do to go ahead and start this is we're going to go ahead and end, yes, we're going to end early the welcome wagon because we got things to do. Y'all go ahead and go. Bye. We'll meet you guys later. It's all good. Maybe next time. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into build mode. Okay, I need to get the Simray off of there. So she's going to name it Simray. I don't know what else to name it. If you guys can think of other names, let me know. Let's go ahead and put this in her inventory. And then we can sell that. And then what we're also wanting to get in the front, so that way she can have a yard sale, is that she's going to want to get the Salvatory, let's see, Salvatory craft sales table. She's going to want to get that. She's going to put it right there, right in her yard. Because the object of this game is to have a pawn shop. She's going to have a retail store of a pawn shop. But she's also going to be able to sell items at her house like a yard sale. Okay? Now we got to move her money to $200. She starts off. And then money, 200. So she starts off with $200. Now she's set to start the challenge. You also have to make sure that the sim that you create is going to have the kleptomaniac trait. Any other traits or any other aspirations, she has the curator, which is the one that she collects a lot of things. That's what I choose. But you don't have to. But what you do have to is give her the kleptomaniac trait, because that's another way that she could get items that she could transform or sell as is in her pawn shop. Now, if there are items that won't fit the table, like counters, tables, chairs, all these big items, dressers, they won't go on this table. Little items like sculptures, decor, plants, you know, that they'll end up on this table, and she can sell those at home. Let's go ahead and tell him to leave. So she needs to get her needs up. In the meantime, I'll get her needs up. But when you find objects, like she's going to go ahead and go and start collecting whatever you can with the dig. She can do the frogs. She could even catch fish, because with the transform you can change fish as long as it's mounted. Those items are usually hanging up on the wall. So those items will definitely, you will have to, excuse me, those items you definitely will have to sell at the pawn shop, because you can't put a painting or anything or a light fixture on the table. So when you do get an object, another thing you have to keep in mind with this challenge, and I'm going to place everything about this challenge on my blog. Once I get it all up, I have written it all out. When you transform an object, you can only transform it. She's just going to watch TV. Transform it 4 times. That's it. That's your limit. So if you transfer it one time and it's nothing, second time it's nothing, or you think maybe you want it to be a lot bigger, then you can transform it again. Once you transform an object, the same object, 4 times, the 4th one it has to stay. It's permanent. So you can only change an object 4 times. Let's see if there's anything else. You can get married and have a minimum of 2 kids, but you only can start. You can get married once you have your retail store with 4 walls and a bathroom, and you're able to move out of this house, because you can't start a family with this house. You have to move into a bigger house with at least 2 bedrooms. I went all the way up with my previous sim when I was testing this cheat. I moved her to, she had a retail shop, and I moved her to a bigger lot with another bedroom, and then I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys how to, what this challenge is about. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. But to win this challenge, your pawn shop has to be successful, and you have to have at least a 3-bedroom or more house on a bigger lot. Minimum of the lot needs to be 40 by 30, and a lot better house. Don't have to be the greatest, but a lot more room and comfort, and you got to be married, male or female, doesn't matter, and you have to have a minimum of 2 kids. Once you have those items, then you win the challenge. And the pawn shop needs to be successful, meaning you got to at least make so much a day. I have to figure that out at the end. But on this craft table, just to let you guys know, on this craft sales table for the yard sale, you can only mark the items up to 200% here at the craft table. When you have 50 grand in your money, then you can move it up to 300%. But 200% really gives you pretty good, a good amount of money for an object. In your pawn shop, I've noticed whenever you start off at your pawn shop, since it's going to be a retail store, to start off at the lowest, 25%. I try to start off at the 100%, and nobody really wanted my items. It was just, they just weren't falling for it. So I recommend starting out the lowest, and then gradually, once you start getting your retail points and you're doing it more, and people are starting to get to know your pawn shop, then you can raise it to the 50%, 100%, whatever cost on that. But anyways, I just wanted to introduce you to this. I know it's already going to be about over 20 minutes on this. Sorry about a few hiccups at the beginning, but at least this lets me know how this is going to start, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But on episode 2, this is episode 1. On episode 2, we're going to go ahead and start playing the challenge and see if you guys like it. So hope you tune in for next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye-bye.